out of these heroes between the Ogre, the Elder Titan, and the Silencer. I think Silencer is the one that relies on items more.
I actually disagree. I think when you farm a core Silencer, you expect him to send somewhat sort of front up, and that's where he gets somewhat initiated on.
Yeah.
Whereas an Ogre, yeah, you can stick him up in the front line. He has 2k HP, and if you want to waste your Orchid or swap or even hook in for Fear, I think EG is fine with that. So
yeah.
We'll have to wait and see.
I'm just very curious because, you know, all of the heroes arguably don't need that much golds. So
yeah,
it's going to be interesting to see how the Ogre Magi is going to work out. It is going to be on the mid lane. He will go down with null Talisman and double Ironwoods. So farming up against a Storm. I mean, you normally don't want to be melee against Storm, but Ogre does have a lot of damage. Yeah. 72 damage now with his items. You can run up and just last it and back off between remnants.
Oh, Ignite's the real deal on the mid lane. Ignite, give him a couple of club hits.
Yeah,
but
it is.
Actually, I'm much more excited for Boba's Clockwork because I mean, Liquids are doing it right.
Liquids are doing it. This is the actual Liquids are doing it, and he's rocking that FMA set over on Clockwork.
Is it actually the FMA set?
It looks extremely FMA, doesn't it? And look at the eyes, man. Look at the helmet.
He's very short to be...
He is very short. What do you want them to do?
Turn him into a... You got a problem with Clockwork being short?
I mean...
Halloumi?
We're making this next level anime reference and Ted is just not even...
What is it, an anime reference?
It is actually.
I'm glad I didn't get it. You crack on.
Okay, so Pika is playing his Lifesteal this game as well. He did have a perfect game on Lifesteal before.
Yes.
One of the reasons why I would say he's, you know, one of the MVPs for me in this phase.
Did he not die in that game?
He did not die a single time.
Wow.
I think he might have died with the Aegis, but you know, that doesn't count.
Like I couldn't actually see the scoreboard at the end of the game.
I think he was 16-0 at the end of the game. And he also had a game yesterday where he played Anti-Mage and had some ridiculous
I saw the Anti-Mage game.
Yes.
Last night. That was like the last or second to last game of the day. Yeah. And he had... What was his creep score? Like 18 minutes, he had like some insane number.
I heard he had like Vlad's Manta Battle Fury at 18 minutes. I tuned in and saw some of the game later on, but I did not see a timing. That sounds really ridiculous, though.
It was ridiculous.
You'll be happy to have Manta Style and Battle Fury alone at 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So having all those items at 18 or 17, that's a joke.
I mean, honestly, even I find Lifesteal easy to farm with. Like, his attack animation is really good. He hits really hard. And Pycat is obviously insanely good at farming, so he could get what he needs to on this Lifestealer.
Definitely. So mid lane, Ogre so far doing fairly well against Fear here, or against Koikwa, but Koikwa can also put the constant right click harass. He does buy up a salve here, sending it out, realizing he will probably need a salve before he gets his, to his bottle.
I think actually Ogre play well with Beats the Storm mid. Ignite is just so good at harassing.
But Sing Sing also recognizing this, goes into the mid lane.
I mean, just a couple of nukes, but you know, he can actually trade right clicks. But with 2 creeps and Sing Sing harassing, he'll back off for now.
Yeah, some extra damage being dealt though, realizing that having your Storm farm up well is very important. He's close to his bottle timing as well, but did not have too much regen going into this mid lane, so he's gonna be a bit low, and Fear doing fairly well.
Yeah. I think the key thing here for the top lane for Boba is that look for the opportunity for a solo snipe off, especially with PPD on Silencer. If you get a good battery assault on him, you can't get the kill. You can see how he's aggressively looking to walk towards PPD, and he has not skilled the second spell yet. If he ever gets a cog around PPD, that's a free first blood on the offlane. But as of right now, PPD actually taking Glaives, man, doing a ton of harass.
Yeah, Glaives are very, very effective. It also allows you to orb walk, so you don't pull any aggro from the creep wave if it's nearby.
Right.
And you can be very effective with how you run close to the universe. Running out to steal a little bit from EGM here, saying, hey, that looks like a tasty golem. EGM with the cheeky deny on the range cube at least.
Fear grabbing that regen top, which you just know the Storm would have loved to get his hands on.
It's really annoying for him.
Stacks up though, this is going to be important for him.
Yeah, he's rushing the bottle back to base as well, trying to get something extra. And I wonder, I don't think any team is in a very good spot to kill the other team, and Universe also recognizes that he can just farm jungle right now.
Yeah.
They're going in mid, but Fear is extremely tanky. This is more harass than anything else.
It's actually a waste of mana is what I call it, because, I mean, Fear is going to throw a Knight, he's going to bottle up. Top lane, there's that kill. Boba running away, but look at the pure damage coming out. Boba is going to be actually giving the first blood. Who no, actually.
Okay.
PB, you got the first blood.
Still got the kill, and that's some int stolen already, yo.
Yeah.
Gotta get that int.
That matters quite a bit to Clockwork. He needs all the ints.
He does.
Yeah, I mean,
from mana problems a lot.
You're down to 18 intelligence right now, so at level 3, it's not too high. Vengeful has been stacking a lot on the camps, by the way. I mean, he ran in mid, you said waste of mana, like being aggressive there, but he's just doing this between his stacking, and he's gonna stack 2 camps at once.
Terror stack?
He could. It's pretty hard to stack from the angle, I think. Okay. He gets the stack, so it's a massive stack there already.
A bunch of money.
5 stack, I believe, or at least a 4 stack.
That's gonna be Koifa's comeback mechanic, if you will.
Yeah. I mean, they have prepped the jungle very well.
How much money is each of the hard camp stacks worth like that? Do you know roughly?
Roughly over...
It's like 100 gold per camp, right, roughly? Or maybe a little bit less.
A little bit more, it depends.
Yeah.
Some of them give more, but a little bit more. You can count like 130 gold per the potato and tomato camp gives quite a little gold, same for Centaur. You get more from the Satyr and the tree and the troll.
Especially
if you wait for the skeleton.
Yeah, that's the
you gotta
value.
wait for the skeleton.
Value right there, and it inflates your CS, making you look good.
Gotcha. Next level. This is all stuff that pub stars need to think about.
Yeah.
The thing about Ogre Mid that I personally love a bit is you constantly have to be at full health because you have to respect the possibility of a multicast.
Yeah. And they're gonna try and keep Sing Sing mid now a little bit to catch up on levels.
Sing Sing could just die once level 6 is up because Fear has a haste ring.
I definitely think that Fear has kill potential. He's gonna get level 6 from this wave.
Well, action top, I think.
Be careful.
He's giving the rundown. What is the cast animation like for Global Silence? Or is it one of those things where it doesn't really have one? Because I'm just thinking if you want to start a fight.
He has a very short cast time.
It does?
You click it, it's...
He raises low
it's like 0.1 or something. It goes really quick.
I'm always thinking of heroes whose spell animations you can screw with battery assault.
Oh yeah.
And there's a bunch of them. Shaker being the most obvious.
Yeah, I think the Curse of a Silence you could probably mess with, but you can't really mess with a Silence, I think, the ulti.
Oh, here comes a low go mid.
Yeah, this is...
And I mean, that's a multicast, right? He's actually dead. Haste ring's already popped. Sing Sing gives away a fairly free kill.
Yeah.
He's very unhappy with that.
That's a very big kill as well.
I mean, it's in his bottle for like 2 minutes, so...
Yeah, that's Sing Sing being a little bit out of position there. EG Fear. You have to be careful when the enemy is sitting on a haste rune like
Actually,
that.
Koifa is going to come in to challenge this rune. He's going to zip forward, wasting a ton of mana. He's going to go pull for a kill, but the cat's going to come through. It's bouncing about. He sees, man, this is the easiest. Yeah, Ogre's going to get this kill.
Oh, wow.
5 seconds left to the cooldown. He doesn't want to go in, cannot bottle up thanks to 2 illusion constantly hitting him. So
playing it rather safe than sorry there. The illusions, if it wasn't for them canceling his bottle, he would probably commit to that. So
there's a 6-minute Midas. He's been basically left down to his own devices down here, Pycat.
Yeah, Pycat is just farming away, and he's getting really, really strong. Naga is farming as well, though, and Lifesteal not the best carry against Naga.
I guess they're feeling like you can zip him with Storm, Infest, and maybe do enough damage there that they can blow some people up, but I do think it is going to be difficult for them to fight. What with Silence is going to be huge, not to mention Song. That can set up a really good Ravage and Earth Split. EG's team fight is really good.
Taking the taxi out of the tower range there.
By the way, there's something to be said about the Clock versus the Naga matchup. A lot of times we see the Naga using a Song to let his team escape and then TP out. But Clockwork from afar could just hook in, cancel that TP, and then, you know, sure, the Song will still be on, but the Naga is suddenly stuck with 4 heroes surrounding her.
Yeah, they have 2 heroes who can do that. They can even do it with Storm, to be honest, because you can cast the Electric Vortex when you're jumping. Yeah. So you could grab...
That one a little bit harder to do, like, very mono-dependent.
Yeah, I mean, it's situational, right? But you could do it, theoretically, if the enemy is TPing out and you're close by.
So, let's see how Sam is going to play this game for us. And obviously, Sam's going to give us the other taxi in for the Lifestealer.
You know he's got to go ham at some point. He's got to.
More stacks being done, really. Zai gonna try and get another Ancient stack maybe here. He pulls it. Yeah, he should get it. So the stacks have been cleared on the Radiant side by the Storm Spirit, of course. Trying to get that catch-up mechanic. I think Vengeful kind of bailed him out because he was not really doing that well in the mid lane. but when you switch into jungle and clear those 2 big stacks,
Yeah.
that's a lot of gold coming back his way.
Something that Pilot that I talked about, stacking for Envy for his team. So we can see that Vengeance becoming more and more useful with hero as pros are figuring out that, yeah, I can stack with the spell. Instead of walking into physically actually stacking. Seems like most of them also going for the Terror Max instead of the standard magic missile.
Yeah, it's the most common. He did put 2 points into the aura, but I think that's just a flavor thing. But
yeah,
Max Wave of Terror is really effective, mainly because teams are clearing Ancient so fast.
Yes.
In the games we have Terrorblade or something else, if you go to Ancients that have minus armor on all of them, -6 armor, that's so easy to clear.
I love this gank on the bottom lane. Smoke up Storm coming in right now. They're gonna see Zai, easy kill, and that's gonna open up the gank here.
Yeah, they saw that Ogre was TPing, and they're gonna back off a little bit. He has power threats on Ogre. Think about this. Do you like power threats more than, say, face boots?
Oh, I love power treads, especially with a bottle. You could just kind of toggle, and his mana pool is so small that you just get much more mana out of the tread swap. And I actually think that Ogre is a fearsome right clicker, especially when they early to mid game.
Fearsome right clicker.
Yeah, seriously, they have the ignite buff on them. You know, you give them the multicast, casual 2x, and
So what you're implying is his spells make him a fearsome right clicker.
right.
Okay.
And the power tread helps.
So his items and his spells could make him a half decent right clicker.
That's exactly what I just said.
Okay.
I think the point Lumi is making is that you can just walk in and hammer at someone and they don't really have a way to deal with you because you're not an important target, so focusing you doesn't make sense.
Somebody's mussing the Quickfist farm here. Sheep, are you trying to break the set?
There may have been a time where I went Battle Fairy MKB on. Had a good time with that game.
Oh, the hook misses.
A big miss there. Sadly not getting his hook in. He seems to be going for the blade mail build as well. No surprises there. Over on Boba, it's very, very strong.
I think it solves a lot of your problems that you have as a clockwork.
Yeah, armor, mana, and then also the fact that after you hook them, what do?
Yeah.
Like, pop the blade mail, and the enemy won't at least kill you.
Yeah. I feel that whenever you play Clockwork, as we see a little bit jump on the top lane, they see Arteezy, no mana for Song. In fact, no Song even selected here. And, you know, True War Storm is actually doing a very good job of selecting these ganks. The last hit, and not going to get deproc, but they're out of mana. So if there's some counter initiation coming in, no, there is nobody from EG.
Arteezy deserved that one. If you don't skill up Song at least 1 point,
mid lane.
you know.
There's that right click.
Fearsome right clicker coming in.
Right click in here.
I mean, you against a core Ogre, like, you just don't expect him to do this much damage this quickly.
Yeah.
And I feel like the supports of Team Tinker has gave away 2 free B kills.
Damn, look at that money.
Yeah, he is doing a lot of work, and he will have a 4-staff soon. Then he gets even more terrifying, because that's not going to be a defensive 4-staff. That will be the, oh, I'm catching you 4-staff.
Yeah. I mean, it's actually double up this game, because Clockwork gets hard countered by offensive 4-staff.
Yeah.
High Cat, meanwhile, 77 and 10. Hannah money, face boots. What do you get next? Drums?
Well, drums are okay. You could also go for something like the Desolator just to push or farm faster, because he is being left alone a lot.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But we will see what he decides to go. Either way, I would be happy to see an early armor item for him, so he doesn't go down to the right clicking from EG.
I mean, I figured, like, generally speaking, he's going to be able to initiate with Infest through Clock and through Storm, and also you've got Swap, so he doesn't need to worry so much.
Yeah. He takes some tower harass here, but he's going to infest and be just fine. I think Armlet is going to be a good item if he wants to go for it. He did purchase something here. It's going to be the drums build. Okay. The full drums are being delivered.
Yeah, I think drums is nice.
It is good for chasing, but...
And this team does chase very well.
Yeah, yeah.
If you could get a quick kill, you just keep chasing for more. It's not bad. Storm Spirit, just keep on farming in the jungle.
Very passive approach from both teams this game. I think EG's slightly benefiting a little bit more from this, and Ogre also finds it very important.
Yeah.
Do you think it's passive because EG are thinking, it's cool, we'll just let Naga farm?
Yeah.
That's EG are thinking, we'll just wait until Lifestealer and Storm have got these few items, and then we'll start balling.
That's what I imagine is the approach, yes. Most definitely. I think it's fine maybe for Tinker to wait a little bit longer, but look for them to turn up the heat very soon. Because EG, I mean, 2,100 gold now on Naga. He is farming up a lot. You got one gang on him, that's nice, but he is still heading towards that Radiance.
How big is their window? I mean, what item will Naga get? When she's got Radiance, and Manta or whatever, she's like, that's it. We're in trouble now.
At Radiance Manta, you're definitely in trouble because he can control the creep wave so much that any gank you make at that point is so obvious.
I think
no one is farming lanes.
when she has the Radiance and then the Boot to Travel generally comes up afterwards, that's when you say, all right, we have about 5-10 minutes. We either have to get a Rax, we have to get all the other towers.
Or have a team fight, secure Roche.
Right,
like,
or have a very
time.
fearsome ganking lineup. It's just, you know, so far things are not connecting. I do have to say that when you play Clockwork, you actually have a clock on you. Like, he's a great early to mid game hero. Late game falls off. Very much so.
He can do, yeah. I mean, that's why I think that, like, I mean, I know that, I'm not sure who it is, but somebody builds Orchid on clock, and I've started doing that as well. Because it does give you a chance to get in there. For instance, on the silencer or something, you know, you can do something.
It's strong, but the problem is, like, in competitive games, it's so hard to get more than just what you're getting on the offlane. And Orchid is too big of an item. You can never achieve that in a game like this game.
We're gonna see a little bit of
Not
bait.
in a reasonable time.
Oh, they want to drums forward. Arteezy, very aggressive, but EGM saw this one coming. They'll get a T1.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, tier 1 goes down and no real trade. I mean, the farm is there for Pycat, and he's getting very, like, he's getting strong. But it was a clean pickoff.
Also, when you play mid ogre, you get actually max bloodlust very quickly. But this game, you can see a little bit of fight in the jungle here. You can see that prepares some right click, man. Actually, defensive swap's gonna come out here.
Sing is like, okay, I'll die instead.
They could actually global for that. Oh, the nighttime fog. Fear is actually gonna be a little bit trouble. Universe gets 4-stat back. Actually, Fear gets 4-stat back.
They can ravage if they need to, right?
Yep.
Yeah, using his own 4-staff to get out and just backing off. They did get the pick off. They forced the enemy to back and heal as well. Now we're gonna go on to the mid lane. Naga taking some team play here early on.
Look at how aggressive this ogre can be. He's very, very tanky. And he just does not care. Just run into the tower, run into the lifestealer. He's got the 4-staff, man.
Yeah, early 5-man play. And look at Zai. Zai knows he lands so many good stomps that he just says, hey, the enemy doesn't have a massive armor hero anyway. There's no Morphling. I'm just gonna skill up Echo Stomp to level 3, get some big stomps off and win the team fights like that.
I think you don't need more than 3 though. I think you should start going back to rank up natural order because you do have a fearsome nuking ogre. Let him, you know, give you a little bit more damage.
That is possible.
Why, I mean, is it the 4 stuff because that way he gets a few stats things as well over, say, a Blink Dagger?
On the Ogre?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. And also the fact that if someone goes on you, it takes quite a long time to kill you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Say you did not manage to blink, but your HP is going down so slowly that maybe you can just 4-staff and walk away. You're 1400 life, 9 armor.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not gonna burst you.
I mean, it's excellent against the Clockwork Cogs. The open wound slow. If one of your ally gets caught, you can help them. If one of your ally gets Electric Vortex, you can help them. It's just the utility of this game puts it over Blink, I believe.
And then the mana is just like, oh, sweet, a little bit of mana.
Oh, he needs all the mana you get.
Until he has Aghanims, then he doesn't need any of the mana. He can just spam the unrefined as soon as he goes low.
Speaking of which, I gotta say EG's position has been fairly good. Against a Storm Clock lineup, and you only gave away, what, 3 kills in 16 minutes? I think they positioned themselves quite well. Always having TPs available. We haven't seen any big ultimates apart from that one global. And that's EG feeling comfortable. They don't need to fight.
Also,
speaking of
good
fight
words.
though.
Good words in general, keeping the vision up, and they have played pretty tight. So, but Team Tinker hasn't tried that hard to gank all bottom. Speaking of gank, Pycat.
This would be perfect time.
Well, they see Arteezy. Sing Sing wants to go, but yeah, they haven't tried to make a go yet, and I think because that's Storm having not finished his Orchid yet. He's very close.
Yeah, that's true. 5-man pressure from EG here before the Radiance. They want to apply some surprising pressure, I guess.
No, Sing Sing coming from behind, drops a ward, sees our Zai as well as Universe.
Yeah. This is very awkward. Both teams are like posing. They know they have Storm pushing top though, so...
Fear's like, yep, I'm here, guys.
Yeah, he's the one guy who's not afraid of anything right now. He has point booster as well, so even more hard to deal with.
All right, they're gonna just come in and take a tier 1 for free, and I don't think it's smart for Tinker to take a fight.
No, they need the Orchid. They need the Orchid to finish up. They also need the full armlet delivered out, which is coming out now to Lifesteer, so he does have it.
Dire's top tower.
These are a lot of cheap items on Lifesteer. The drums, armlets, Midas build. He is trying to cap out very early and be as strong as possible at a key timing. So plays a little bit to our idea of how he should work around.
Do you get a basher on him next, or a desert, do you think?
Dyer's top tower has been
Desert is going to be
denied.
quite a while.
Dyer's
Yeah,
middle
Basher
tower
would be a
is under
fair
attack.
choice. I think
This
Basher
is
would
a
be
very
better
aggressive
off.
goal on top. If they have global and Ravage, Hook's gonna miss,
Oh.
and that should just
Boba.
signal the back.
Missing another hook.
Meanwhile,
High
open
Cat.
wounds in the
Oh, that's a
jungle.
solid
Zai
kill.
finds a freebie. No, there's no way he finished the stomp.
Yeah. I mean, even if he finishes it, he's
Dyer's
in
middle
range.
tower is
Range.
under
He doesn't
attack.
care about it at all. So very nice find there by Pycat. Going in aggressively. They did drop a ward while they were there, but it was spotted immediately by EG.
Right. That's the one answer, and one hero that DG cannot answer. Right now, the lifesteal is just too big. You can run away from him with things like Force Staff, maybe ensnare him and run. But in terms of straight up fight, yeah, there we go. Open wounds on the mid lane. Fear has to
kill him, but
force
the
away.
Force
The cogs will bounce. The second one will not hit. And actually, it's going to turn around multicast. Here comes a defensive swap. A little bit too early. But
Well,
better be safe than sorry.
you don't really know how many people are sitting
That's true,
around on
that's
EG's high ground there, so
It's
a fair
alive,
swap.
ain't he? It ain't early if he saved his life. So Arteezy has the Radiance now.
Yeah, Arteezy has his Radiance up, and
That's
look for
something
him.
you talked about earlier. 20 minutes radiance.
Yeah.
You don't have anything to show for it. Is ROG just straight up winning this game?
Well, it's not as fast as, you know, as I was saying, like a 15-minute or a 16-minute. That's really, really bad for you, and you're in a hurry to start doing something. 1940 is still quick, but I think Team TINKERINO has gotten a fair trade for it. But sooner or later, they need to start using the lifesteal more aggressively and just start pressuring.
Yeah, he's gone for this kind of suite of early game to mid game item, but apart from the 1-2 kills that he's joined, he's been mostly just farming.
Yeah, maybe they're understanding that their supports are fairly weak. They can't do that much with them. Like Vengeful is very weak at this point. Sing Sing played the sacrificial lamb, whereas EGM, he's working on an Aghanim's as well on the Witch Doctor, but it's simply nothing close to the impact that a Global Silence has at this stage of the game, and also nothing close to the impact that Elder Titan is having.
And if you compare the offense, you see a little bit of go on the mid lane. It's going to be Blink Ravage. Sing Sing gets caught, and Sing Sing's going to be dead. They want EGM as well, and they will get him.
And poor supports.
No way running away from all of these initiations.
PPD gonna have your int, yo. 8
Right.
ints over on this man already. Stolen from the side of Team TINKERINO, and that's gonna be an objective.
Yep.
Easy tower.
Could actually be a Roshan as well. They have Gush available and Bloodlust, but it looks like Pycat wants to fight, and there is no answer. This one jump against Fear. Global's gonna come down, but Rage has already come out. Pycat looking for a little bit more. And Boba, can he actually latch a hook? He will on PPD, but the song is setting him up. And Boba has to run. Blamemail doing a lot of return damage, but
Beautiful execution by EG, how they turned that around. The global
Yeah.
and the song popping at the same time. Lifesteal is like, well, I guess it's just me now. I guess I'm the only one.
I mean, even though that looked like a terrible fight for Pycat and the rest of the squad, they have a long window.
Yeah.
These are big, long cooldown ultimates. They need to do something quick though.
Yeah, that's really true. So you have about 1.5 minutes now where Team Tinker can just organize and go, but
Right. So what do you go on? Do you go on a tower?
you need mids. You need mids, and then try to
Radiant's
go
middle
from
tower
there.
has
Find a
They
kill
want to
afterwards.
fight. They have a jump on Storm. They have Orchid available. Fear is a tough target, but
Invest in 2 seconds ready, but they're gonna go for the push first.
okay.
They need to fight now. They've
That's a
got
long
to.
stomp right there.
Actually, if a
Multicast?
multicast come out here, actually just a 1x multi, and here comes Fear, gets a tap forward onto him.
He actually raged the multicast somehow.
Huh. Is it?
Yeah.
Was it a 2x multi? There's no such thing as 1x multi, right? That's actually not multi.
Yes, it was 2x multi.
That's just a cast.
That was just Fire Blast.
Yeah, I guess I think that he should still be stomped there. Either a stomp ended or he simply
Yeah, I wasn't sure what.
simply raged as the Fire Blast got on. That sounds stupid though. I think the stomp just ran out, so nice little kill there, getting the enemy solo mid carry. Oh, solo mid killed. And tower and kills, that's really what they need now.
Yeah.
They're going for the BKB on Storm. Maybe they value that very highly, so Koikwa can start going through this silence.
I mean, they just need it against both Song and Global.
Yeah,
Just kind of locking down Koifa.
because then the two of them can just go completely unstopped.
Right.
The only thing that will really work against them is sure the End Snare and the Elder Titan aura. I guess the anchor smash as well. I'm really stretching for things that can stop them, but
yeah, I think this is where you mass force staffs, you know?
Yeah.
Just push everybody to safety, wait out the BKB, wait out the rage, and that gives you some fighting force.
Radiant's middle
Sing
tower
with the
is
standard
under attack.
IM feed build, double bracer. It's like, please, I want to live, don't want to die. And Lifesteer now up to enough golds. If he just adds 200 more, he could go for a Desolator, but we'll see where he goes.
SMY?
Okay.
So maybe he thinks that they're going to play the runaway game. Oh,
Global
Koifa.
Ravage committed on the bottom lane. Koifa dead. 50 seconds to do whatever
Jesus,
you
they
want.
used
Radiant's
Ravage,
bottom tower is
split,
under attack.
and global silence there.
Yeah. I mean, massive cooldowns, but you can also use them at the same time. It's perfectly fine.
I think the fact that you just use everything against Storm is perfectly okay.
Yeah.
Because without the Storm, what is Tinker really going to do? Sure, you could invest into the Clockwork and make a play like that, but Boba has not been landing good ones
Yeah.
in this game.
And worth mentioning is that they went really aggressive there, looked for kills, etc. But they played around Arteezy as well. He was farming up the enemy jungle. Going for a soul killer on PPD. Could possibly get him. Should actually get a kill.
There we go, but he's going to have to pay.
Yeah, he pays straight towards the bank of Arteezy in the end. So, you know, it's a fair solo kill, but you trade it as support. Oh,
Rage TP.
attempt. Arteezy with beautiful singing.
He just used sleep.
Yeah, he gets called by TINKERINO.
They can actually kill him.
Sing?
Sing's playing the blade. Right
Oh, well, who's he baiting for?
Actually, Bloodlust is real good.
Who is he baiting for? There's no one around. I think he just fed.
I think he did.
Oh,
I have slowed down his farming by a bit by giving him an aura. That's what he did.
well, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. So, Arteezy really receiving hero kills here from out of nowhere, it seems. Clockwork just going in and conveniently being in front of his face.
Mainly Koifa. Actually wants to join the fight here.
Pycat wants to kill the ogre here. Gonna try and kill him.
Yeah, he's dead. Or get 4 saps down. Kind of giving free kills back and forth a little bit.
Well,
It's
this
that
one was
sloppy
more a
bit.
maneuverability thing. He kind
Yeah.
of got caught out. Maybe he could have forced staff up to a high ground, but he didn't recognize the threat of lifesteal, really.
You know, slowly and silently, the EGM is working towards that agony.
Yeah.
The question is, can he ever get off a good channel, right?
Oh, Arteezy walked into the silence here. They're trying to bring him down.
Oh, 4 staff. Is Ravage back up? It's not in about 10 seconds, and Song is down, so...
Yeah, and he was even in rage there, so Arteezy, that's the biggest free kill so far of him walking into them. It surprised me though, because they have a ward right there, and he walked straight into Lifesteal and Storm, who were under plain vision.
And they just kill your Ogre, so... You know, Waga, when you said I wanted good Dota, I predicted good Dota, this has been one of the sloppiest games we've seen from both teams.
Yes, this is EG's sloppiest game, and maybe TINKERINO's as well. Nice triple stack in the jungle though here by PPD and Elder Titan, stacking 3 camps at once, the two of them. So, you know, they're trying to say, okay, our carry just died, we need to help him catch up and farm even more. We'll saturate the jungle for you, come here and take it.
Right, so I think this is where Tinker gets strongest. They just finished SMY not too long ago. They now have BKB on Storm. This is kind of go ham time. Also, it looks like EGM's going to get his Naganins up right about now as well.
Yeah, okay, this is pretty much them hitting their timing.
Right,
so
you just go hard.
Yeah, this is their moment, I feel.
But they have to kind of win one fight through Silencer and Tidehunter and Song. So it could be a tough fight to win.
It's about pick-off, like just delete a hero with your BKBs and Lifestealer.
Yeah,
like
preferably either the Naga or the... Oh, they see Zai. Did they?
Yeah, they see Fear, actually.
Fear is a good target. I mean, he's trying to force that way. Actually baits out Global. They actually can still get this kill. They will get it. And Pycat 522. He's hunting and he's very angry. Can he actually rake in? Fest dodge.
Nice.
Pycat working on MVP right now, man.
Yeah, what a player. I mean, he's showing why his lifesteal is so strong. He just knows exactly how aggressive he can be.
It's like, man, in LGD and I play against, what is it, Joel's, was it YYF's lifestealer all the time?
Yeah.
Learn some tricks.
YYF offlane lifestealer by a lot.
Kill that illusion.
Goes different though.
But I mean, they bait out Silencer. Oh, this is kind of go time. But Arteezy doing what he can for the team. Look at the mid lane. Like, it's already pushed down to mid.
Yeah.
They have to deal with that.
TM is fighting it.
Right, and then Arteezy's pushing bottom as we speak. So yeah, you're gonna get a tier 2, but how much more are you gonna get beyond this after baiting out a global and getting 2 kills? You normally should be getting more objective than this.
Yeah, maybe, but I still think it's perfectly fine. 2 kills in the tower without losing anything is not something to be, you know, ashamed about. And sure, Naga is hitting that point which is really dangerous, but as long as you find the kills and getting towers, no need to overcommit.
Right.
Because if you dive too deep, you could always be punished by EG, so discipline is important for Team Tinker.
Yeah, you can see how hard Team Tinker is trying to win this early game. Boba just picked up a gem, I believe, or somebody picked up a gem, and it's on the ground right now.
Yeah.
He's dropping off for support.
A lot of cred towards Arteezy's Naga. Like, the amount of pressure he puts on every lane, I think it's, you know, after watching a lot of games where he plays it, I think he does it better than any other Western player.
Yeah. Yeah, if Arteezy...
Oh, they TP on the Elder Titan Spirits, just going after Sing Sing here. I mean,
Sing
this
Sing
time it's not really Sing Sing's fault for being out of position, because that is a very, you know, it's a very unexpected trick. You don't really think about it when you're playing against the Naga split pushing, that she can just TP to the Elder Titan Spirit.
Right. But it is, again, giving some money to the Naga, who is already farming extremely well.
Yes.
BOT, Radiance, Manta, without skipping Ream of Aquila or Drums.
He's starting to run away with the gem, yeah. The gang.
Quite fun with his BKB, already working towards Hex. I mean, all of these players pushing towards item very quickly. And Pycat is just like, you know what, if you're not going to fight me, I'll fight your towers.
Yeah. This is Tinker knowing that they kind of have to go, because you can't keep playing the split pushing game. It's not going to work for you.
We haven't seen a bomb yet.
Yeah, we have not actually.
Are we going to see one now?
Yeah, I mean, if they don't stop going ham soon and forcing a fight and maybe getting a Rax, Naga Siren can just keep everything pushed out and there's nothing they can do.
Yeah.
Any reason why Tinker has not actually tried Roshan yet? Is the threat of the song just too much?
It's dangerous
Ravage,
heroes.
right?
I mean, Silencer, Elder Titan with his Spirit, and of course Ravage, Naga Song. It's too much. You don't want to do what Virtus Pro Polar did against the EG.
Shut the game.
It was definitely something that shut the game for them. But I'm surprised that the way Tinker plays their Storm and Lifestealer games, because as you say, we haven't seen a bomb. They seem to value having the option and putting the fear in the enemy that they, you know, they could always be nuked by the Lifestealer.
I think if you do the bomb, it's quite easy for them to global before you actually rage, and that actually puts the Lifestealer in a killable position.
Yeah.
You guess you got to go on the silence then. Go on the silence.
Yeah, I imagine PPD will just stay outside. And here we go. We're going to see a fight in the mid lane. Open runes. Are we going to see a little bit of rage coming out? He will rage right now. Zai he's like really safe on the tower, and he's just getting straight up dove. Pycat going hard.
He wants the taxi.
Yeah, where's my creep? I want to infest in. Are they going to ravage him? Yes, they are. The creeps came a little bit too late.
Yeah. I mean, that looks like an overcommitment Ravage, but they knew exactly how timing works.
Right.
Like, one more second there and he would get away with murder. Not okay.
Pycat, the perfect Lifestealer game is now gone.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, he already had one, so.
The laptop, man. You're playing for the laptop right now.
Laptop points being removed from Pycat's list.
So you're saying if he now that he's died, he can't win MVP?
No, he is still very high on the MVP list.
Yeah, he should be.
Definitely is.
But I am still quite worried for Tinker because they got all the necessary items to really win.
I'm very worried.
Yeah, and they haven't. I mean, trading kills here and there is okay, but they haven't taken big objectives.
I mean, yes, you are trying to deal with the split push from Arteezy, but you are playing pretty low aggression game against a Naga, Elder Titan, and of course Silencer and Tide in late game is scary stuff. So, if you're a fan of Team Tinker in this game, you have to be worried for them.
Is there any solo kill straight up potential for a Storm right now? Who can you solo kill?
I mean,
not Ogre. I mean, just PPD, right?
Titan?
You can kill Titan, you can kill Titan, you can kill Silencer. But if you go on Titan, very likely that the Silence is gonna come out and Titan 4 staffs away. Maybe counter PPs, you know, it's tough. It's tough. If they go far out enough, he could actually kill a lot of people. Using his BKB, he can keep chasing through the Silence.
Yeah. And he still holds on to his 10-second BKB. Hasn't seen a chance to use it yet.
Yeah. The illusions. EGM is like, please, no, my creep wave. Even throwing all the stuns here. The two supports are like, what are we supposed to do against this? Oh, aggression here, trying to dive in. They find Pycat in the jungle, or does he find them?
Yeah, he maybe find them. Double force app has been used. He does. And well, actually, Clockwork Cook on the back line here. He finds Zai. Zai pops a blade mail and the force staff. He's going to TP out. Is he going to get away? One more hit's going to do it. Storm
Extremely close.
out of mana at this point. You know, with 45 seconds dead on Titan, do you go into the Roshan pit?
Radiant's bottom
Or is
tower
so
is under
dangerous?
attack.
You don't go Rosh, I think. Like, you can't. Not against the song being up and
I mean,
illusions. He can just check with illusion like this. There's no way.
I'm just getting very antsy for Tinker. You know, like they're
Yeah.
playing a weaker strat or weaker lineup at this point in the game. And every time I see a kill, I just ask myself, can this be the opening? Can this be the time?
Yeah, but Arteezy has been very diligent, just keeping the lanes shoved. I mean,
Yeah.
even behind the tier 2, we see it just rushing in. So it's hard to get that much objectives for a kill, at least when it happens on your side of the map as well. And now the full heart is completed over on Naga Siren, and the clock is ticking, definitely. Butterfly on her, and you're not going to be killing her illusion, simple as that.
All right, so I think with the drum sail, Lifestealer will have the Abyssal Blade. So
Radiant's
he
top
will
tower
really
is
get a
under
target
attack.
quickly. None of that force staff away, at least not from that target. The ally can still force staff him away.
Definitely it's a decision making as well. You have the option, oh, they're gonna try and hook here onto Universe. Can he land it? Boba gets the infest, but blink away. He can still find him on the next camp, picks it up.
They'll see him. Easy hook. And he should have more than enough damage. Oh, actually, force staff. The
quick
Kraken
force
is
staff.
there. Open wounds.
That's the kill though.
Okay, there you go. Earthspear is going to come out. They want to actually take this engagement. Pycat.
Still has cogs then.
Yeah.
What was actually out of mana though. They want to fight this. Spawn could give them the initiation they need, but force staff forward and the song. Woohoo!
Song going off.
I mean, Song Bloodlust chase with Manta.
Yeah, but
Did they
He was
know
not-
that song's down?
he was not actually bloodlust, so he, or at least it ran out. If
This
he
is a
was.
very dangerous TP on Arteezy in the bottom lane. There's good 45 seconds without Song, and there is a storm somewhere on the map.
Yeah,
But instead they're saying, you know what, we're going to take your tower instead.
exactly. And he did not have time to hijack the mid
Dire's
lane,
middle tower
so
is
I think
under
definitely TT can take a tower here. Sing Sing running back to base and also, you know, realizing there's a lot of dangerous stuff going on this lane.
Dire's structures
Yeah,
are
despite a
fortified.
creep wave not coming from front here, well, look at the double multicast Poifla. He needs to pop the BKB and jump away. That's the first use of his 10-second BKB. Song not up for 14 seconds. Ensnare, however, it's going to go on Pycat. He will rage and try to fight open wounds against Fair. He needs to lifesteal or run to a creep and get some infest bomb going. But force that forward and a call. Pycat getting a little bit of assistance from his teammate. They finally burn him down thanks to the Radiance. And of course, that was a suicidal move from the Clockwork.
Fierce multicast, 4 times multicast with Elder Titan Spirit on top
Crazy
of the
damage.
Storm. He almost died to it.
Yeah.
Like from full HP. He was down to 300 HP, I believe, or 200.
Mid Ogre, man. Level 16 multicast.
Can't beat
Radiant's
Moga.
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, and it seems that EG, they know they can pressure mid now with the death of the Lifestealer. And they probably also saw the Abyssal Blades, so knowing that it's very likely he doesn't have buyback. Being aggressive here, but maybe just kick back, take Roshan. EG always very, very strong when they get a little bit of a lead. They play a very
Radiant's
disciplined
bottom
game.
tower is under attack.
You know, I think Tinker has to say that they're playing a very excellent game. Against the split pushing Naga, they're actually still leading in the goal graph, which is completely surprising to me when I checked.
Yeah, but it's a very slight lead, and they have had a
Radiant's
massive
bottom
lead in
tower is
experience
under
as,
attack.
you know, Naga doesn't get that much EXP when she farms.
Sure.
Like, that will kind of change the graph, because she's level 18 and Lifestealer's level
Radiant's bottom
21.
tower
Yeah.
But
is
looking to
under
the
attack.
last hits, she has almost a double last hits of Lifestealer. So it's just the fact that when illusions kill stuff, you get nothing but gold. But I think with the refresher now on Tide, etc., as excellent of a game as Tinker have been playing in terms of dealing with split push, you have to finish the game against the Naga, and you have to somehow get to that point of finishing.
Yeah, and they're not close to finishing. They haven't even walked up to high ground once yet.
Yeah,
Hello, Andy. How are you?
he's waving.
He's good. Okay. Shaved especially for today, I can see.
Very nice.
I do just want to have the viewers understand how hard this game is for Tinker.
Yeah. I mean,
it's, you know, that's Naga.
I already said it, but this is not just any Naga, but Arteezy plays beautifully with his Lucians. The pressure is just relentless. So I say that Team Tinker have to do something. They have to find a way to finish the game or something. But it's definitely not an easy quest for them.
Yeah.
So,
Koifa though,
I
has the
heard
Hex.
Cogs.
Every time I see Hex, I just think there's a possibility of winning. But back on the bottom lane, Rage comes out. Universe a little bit slow on the Ravage. Pycat already Rage. And here comes Boba. The Force Staff is good. Boba needs to get out the multicast though. My God, he is dead. Just deleted. Fear will lose a lot of health because Blaymail is back on. Is the Storm gonna join in? He's thinking about it. He jumps a mile away. He sees Zai and Zai is dead.
yeah, they're gonna kill him for sure. Nothing can save him there. PPD knows even if he tries to throw out the silence, it's not gonna keep him safe.
Those multicasts. That's twice in a row that someone's basically
4x'd.
either been killed or almost killed by
Radiant's
it.
middle
Yeah,
tower
Fear.
is under attack.
Is a complete monster. But meanwhile, at their
Look at the
base, I
wave.
mean, they're trying to
Top,
push, but
mid.
where are your creeps?
Yeah.
In fact, they died
In fact,
as
they
they
died
spawned.
right outside their base, so pretty tough situation here for Team Tinker. Even though you get an objective or a kill,
Radiant's
you can't
middle
really
tower
secure
is under
objectives.
attack.
Oh, they're gonna get a courier though.
Yeah, that's a
Dire's
butterfly
courier
denied.
has been
Ooh.
killed.
That's 4,200 worth. Nice.
I mean, the sad thing is like, well, that's good. But look at the top lane, you know?
Yeah.
Look at the mid lane.
Yeah, you are losing your tower slowly
Radiant's
to just the
middle
creeps
tower
hitting.
is under attack.
And no, you can try and find stuff here, but you have to really get more. You have to get the important kills if you want to get a push.
You've basically
Radiant's
got to kill
middle
Naga
tower
Siren
has
and
been
hope she can't buy
denied.
back. That's it, isn't it? I mean, if you don't do that, what can you do?
Yeah, that's a pretty fair assessment. There's a call for Roshan from both teams here.
Koifa,
Pycat, Koifa wants to jump, and Pycat talking to him. Can we go?
two-man combo. They see the Storm.
Yeah, they got spotted out by Arteezy's illusion as well. They're going in on Roche.
Oh, they jump
So I
him.
think-
Where's the Orchid? They will have the Orchid.
That's
They
a big
will.
kill. They could
Actually, the
maybe get
Force
it.
Staff from
Radiant's
Fear.
middle
He
tower
pops
is
a
under
BKB.
attack.
He wants to go for a
Oh,
little bit more,
man.
but out of mana is Koifa. Here comes the ensnare. The defensive swap
Nice
from
swap.
Sing Sing. They will lose Sing Sing, but not much more.
Is under attack.
Yeah.
Actually, old
Radiant's
Ravage
bottom
being
tower has
prepped up by
fallen.
Universe.
In the end, not getting it there. Beautiful save
Radiant's
once
top
again from
tower is
the
under attack.
Force
high
staff.
ground there. Yeah, force staff by Universe is playing around the Naga very well. They have the perfect lineup to do so. Having Silencer, Tide, Elder Titan. I mean, you can protect the Naga, right? So
Yep. And Koifa's out of mana at this point, so that's just a concession of the Roshan.
there's pretty much no way to go there and stop it. Even though they are calling out the sleep is not online yet. I don't think they can stop this.
Actually, though,
Oh,
EG
Arteezy.
a little bit afraid because they actually don't have much Roshan damage, so they'll give it up. Can actually Team Tinker just waltz in there because they definitely do have the damage. Look at this Lifestealer.
Yeah, I think they have to try. They have to try because they're so far behind.
Gotta take risks.
Yeah, but there's the danger of a Blink Ravage, Refractor Ravage. So, you know, it's greedy maybe, but
I mean,
they
it all
need it.
depends on how Pycat could Rage, and he actually uses Rage early just for more Roche damage, and they gotta scout it out.
This is tricky.
This is so
They have to
close.
leave right now.
depends on
Pycat.
Saga Storm.
Oh no, he's gonna get Ravage. One Ravage. Second Ravage gonna come in, but look at EGM. He popped his BKB, the Death Ward. He's channeling it right next to Roche. Is Roche gonna bash him? He's doing a ton of right click. Or the Death Ward. The song's gonna come out. Pycat's very low. He's gonna man
Get a
fight. He's
click
gaining
him.
some help. He
Roche
invests.
killed him.
Oh, Roche got the kill on him. Okay, meanwhile EGM, he's in the pit, and he's actually gonna get bursted down. Meanwhile, Koifa's gonna get the kill. That's gonna be Arteezy. Arteezy's gonna buy back. EGM out of mana at this point. He's gonna get right kicked down, and the fearsome right clicker Fear gets a
You're
multicast.
kidding.
Yeah.
My God.
Team Tinker just running out of gas there. I mean, they can fight for a while, but even the buyback from Naga Siren issue that they have to run away.
Pyke gets back though.
Yeah,
Can he just run in and just do some work?
I don't think so.
No.
Especially as he bought back. I mean, you can walk in
He's
there,
thinking
but
about it.
you can walk in there, but the Naga is so amazing at countering lifesteal in these fights. All the illusions. Thing is, if you hit an illusion, you don't even steal HP.
Yeah.
Like, you have many illusions to go through, you don't steal HP while you click them, and it's hard to find the real target of Arteezy.
I feel like what they needed there was for the proper to block the Tide from being able to blink in with a rocket or throwing his body in there, constantly just holding us back.
To the down.
But the Tide went just before he was ready.
Yeah, Arteezy even songing as they kill Roche, just
in
saying,
case.
no Storm stealing my Aegis. You know, this is my Aegis. So, Very good, just securing it. Even throwing out the Elder Titan split on its side was...
So good news, Ted. Now you just have to kill him 3 times.
Sweet. Well, actually, he can't fly back at the moment.
So just
Oh,
twice
okay.
still.
Okay, just twice.
Twice, Louis. Give it,
they
give it 5 seconds and then he'll have enough for buyback.
Just the twice, but they sadly don't have the heroes to deal with him at this stage. They have a Bloodstone now finished over on Koikwa, and Storm is pretty good late game, but he's not the hero that's gonna burst down a Naga. He doesn't bring the right click.
Yeah, it
There's
has
a
to be the
butterfly,
life
there's
stealer.
a ward. Yeah, Lifestealer has to click him, and he's working on an MKB, but it's far away. So Team Tinker in a desperate spot here. Sure, they're holding on to their base, but as the game progresses, I mean, the game is taking a dip towards EG.
All right, let's take us forward. Oh, never mind that. Here comes a fight. They're gonna, Arteezy is gonna force him to jump out. He's actually out of
Regen,
mana.
how convenient.
That's ridiculous.
A regen room just waiting for him.
Face first into a regen.
All right, so fast forward like 20, 30 minutes, because this game could drag on for a while. Can Tinker at that point, you know, just max out on some of their heroes and then go for a win?
They could. Yeah, I mean, maybe. They have the Vlad's aura, they have Vengeful aura, they have a lot of stuff, but the downside is not can you win the team fight, can you beat Naga, it's about
Can you push
lanes.
afterwards?
Can you ever get to a good team fight?
Do you think what he's got to do at some point is just say, all right, screw it. It's not 50-50 in our favor, but although she's ultimate pushing lanes, we're just going to have to go as 5, win a fight. All right, if she starts pushing the lanes, whatever, we will just pick one lane and just smash down that lane, regardless.
Yeah, but even that stage where you try to smash down one lane, if Arteezy is on top of things, he can just send his illusions to kill the entire creep wave, and you're gonna be sad once again because you don't burst the illusions fast enough.
Yeah.
So Team Tinker, you're on the right track, I think, with finding a team fight. But how do you ever get a favorable team fight when Naga is pushing all the lanes and EG are just sitting together with Silencer and Tidal Hunter with Refresher?
You could be next level and backdoor.
Yeah.
Get a Helm of Dominator, dominate one of the creeps, and then backdoor.
I think that's all there is. I mean, I was just thinking, get Helm of the Dom and Neckbook and get some dudes and just mash
Just
into
go.
their base and go for it, but it's going to be tough. Because Lifestealer punches the tower pretty hard.
He does, especially if he has more item than... I mean, he's going to have a MKB finish before the next fight. Actually, the scary thing is now that EG is on the aggressive. So, like, we're not going to find out in 20 minutes. Because we're stronger now.
Yeah. Everyone's sitting behind EG. I still think they somehow need to get the Lifestealer and the Storm in on an important target. You can't target Arteezy first. It's never gonna work.
Look at the bottom lane. Like, there's a wave that's just spawned, and there's a wave that will just be dead.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, Arteezy.
Taking some damage at least.
I mean, he's got a heart. He'll back off.
And an Aegis.
Yeah, and it seems that Team Tinker really want to get the MKB, because they could have tried to get an initiation there, but they want to get that true strike over on Lifestealer, because before that, no one can deal with that.
In some world, if PPD gets seen and gets killed, there's a chance. Like, I think if the team doesn't get global, Tinker has a chance.
Definitely. If he gets spotted and targeted down, then the fight is possible for Team Tinker.
They're not going to wait for the MKB. Storm's thinking about the jump. Is that War seeing him? That War might actually see him, and they will ravage him.
Right now, he's in vision.
Oh, Universe is thinking about it.
They don't know.
Can my team get close enough? All right, Koifa's going to back out a little bit, but as every second passes on, Arteezy is hitting your base more and more.
EG trying to be
Storm.
careful here.
All right, he's going to do a little bit of blue war, but he's using a ton of mana to ravage. Point blank, they need to get Koifa. Actually, the hook comes in right now, and they are doing a ton of damage. Pycat, how much can you right-click in your rage? Looks like the Cog's going to get 1 kill. Meanwhile, Pycat's looking for Zai. The Bissell's going to be there to kill Zai very quickly as well, but Arteezy, though, he's right-clicking away. Pycat, he's going to run. There's no friendly rune that can help him, and keep in mind the Radiance means he cannot arm the toggle. He's going to go south. He's going to go north fair. He rages, and thanks for the HP. He's going to right-click and actually regen. The cast, the bongo is going to bounce a little bit, and here comes a little bit of regen. The death ward can't be real. No, he's still running away. A little bit of nice body blocking coming out from EGM. The death ward is going to get the first kill, but
PPD still has his silence. He hasn't used it throughout all of this. I think there was probably timing when they jumped in there, but he held on to it.
oh, the song's going to come on. I think these two supports are going to get massacred. Keep in mind, the Storm's going to be back in about 15 seconds, and he could be doing a long jump.
Yeah.
Looks like they'll give away, but the biggest winner of that was Arteezy.
Yeah, respect towards the Storm. This is different here from EG and, for example, Alliance when they played against the Storm Spirits.
Right.
Because Alliance, they were like, okay, we killed quite a few, let's go for more. And then suddenly, boom, Storm is back and they jump in.
Yeah.
So EG always backing out in the end and playing safe. 8,000 gold over on Naga Siren. Pretty
Radiant's
rich at
middle
this
tower
stage.
So
is
he
under
drops a
attack.
gem and gets what?
You have a lot of options. Daedalus is not bad. Getting crits
Just
for your
needs
illusions. But if you want to push towers, you need agility more. I think
I mean,
have some options.
Arteezy doesn't need to do anything crazy here because they won that fight. The lanes are already pushed in their favor, and he can just go and basically carry on doing what he's doing. The clock is on TT.
Or
right?
crits.
I think it's Daedalus. He's gonna go for that because he realizes my pushing power is strong enough. I want to have stronger fighting.
Yep. And you know,
Radiant's
he could still
middle
get more
tower
items
is under
beyond this.
attack.
Yeah. Credit to Boba in that last team fight. He had a really clutch hook in there to
Yeah.
help his team.
because
It was
essentially
really
the
bad.
double ravage were just stuns. They didn't really do much of anything. In fact, you could argue the double ravage baited his own team in. They're like, all right, we can go, and then suddenly Boba out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But this definitely was not, you know, the Liquid is doing a Boba game.
Yeah, definitely not.
He does finish the Aghanims though. Now he has quite a bit more chances. Oh my goodness. The Ogre, Ethereal Blade, plus the Natural
Dear
Order.
God. He can delete
Radiant's
like one
bottom
hero
tower is
immediately
under
now.
He's already close in doing so earlier. Right
Yeah.
now he could actually
He
just
can
do it.
delete a core. Like
Yeah.
if Storm gets stunned once and then E-bladed and then stunned again, if he gets a 4 multicast on a second stun, he's dead.
Yeah.
So it's all
I
about.
don't think I've seen E-Blade on Ogre before. I'm looking forward to this.
I mean, I played it a few times and it's amazing. It's a lot of fun. So Fear definitely in a good place in this game.
All right, so what do you think the sound effect for the Ethereal Blade is meant to be? Like most things make a sound that you can associate with that thing, like the bongos and the rage and everything, but the Ethereal Blade is like, I couldn't even describe what the sound is.
You know, they should just change the sound to a shotgun.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Just-
it would make sense.
But my immersion.
My
Like, my immersion. I don't know what the sound is meant to be for it. It's very weird.
Trying to understand a video game.
Dude, you make a living understanding a video game.
No, I don't understand it. I just play it.
So humble.
It's very true. So the illusions are now like a lot dangerous than last fights from Naga, because when they can crit, they do hurt a lot. And we'll see how the next team fight will pan out, but we don't know if the next team fight is going to be anytime soon, Ted.
That's true. Although I think it's going to be before the 53-minute mark.
Oh, that's a bold claim.
It's only 3 minutes.
That's yeah,
Classy.
it's
Classy.
Wepas finding the important things here to look at. I mean, Kill Me by Zai. Yeah, but these pro players never play pubs, so they can't get any comments because they
I'm
don't
sure
have time.
after this tournament where they play pubs, Sing Sing's what is it? What is this one?
Poof
Bitches get money.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'll get tons of comments.
true. That's fair assumption. So the game is starting to head towards the hour mark.
Yeah.
here.
Wait, real fast. Can you like anti-comment something?
Report something?
What?
Well, not like, cause there's only like upvotes for the buildings, right?
Yeah.
What if it's like, you know, I don't like proof bitches and get money.
Start a thread on Reddit
Can
about
I
it.
you know, like anti-comment and make him lose it?
Yeah, I think that's all your only option. Tweet about it or start a
Don't commend
snotty
it.
thread.
Don't command it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty weak.
Yeah. That's our options, man.
Sing Sing's effigy is destroying my
Radiant's bottom
immersion.
tower is under attack.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
not canon. It doesn't fit with the law.
So Roshan is very important here when you head later and later towards the game. And he's just gonna spawn up right now. But EG have pretty horrible heroes to kill Roshan. Like all of them actually suck at it.
They all pretty hitty hard.
Wait,
They all
wait,
hit
I think
pretty
Fear
hard
is the
by
best one with his Bloodlust.
now. Yeah, just get punching. Watch.
I know there's a Roche going on, but just I mean, you're gonna ask a question about the effigies.
Okay.
Why are they colored? I thought they're supposed to be like gray and stuff.
They're supposed to be gray, but some of them are bugged out.
Look at the diary base. They're all colored. It's very colorful. I guess this is my screen. On my screen, they're actually like, you know,
That's
tree
your
and green and
It's bugged. on some people's eyes,
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
on some people's games.
Yeah.
Thanks, Whippass. Working hard there.
Yeah.
He's got to, from game to game, it bugs. Thank you, Whippass. He's got to observe and listen to our crap.
Yeah.
And respond to it at times. GG, Whippass. He's amazing.
Yeah.
By the way, Fear has Aegis. Because why not?
So 10 seconds before the next fight, or I was wrong.
Ah,
they're
fight
gonna
might
catch
break
them.
out right now.
I mean,
Alright, just kidding. Fake hype.
Damn. Alright, well, I lose
just
that.
me bringing the fake hype. I could hear how little passion there was in that. Oh, fight might break out.
Oh, it's fine. They're just going to go 5-man top now.
Yeah. EG gonna pressure here, and they have a fairly nice setup as well. With the refresher,
Come
they
on,
have
Fear. Let me
E-blades.
see your E-blade. I want to see this.
Yes.
Use them like creep. Just give us the ding ding ding.
The tribute. Alright, so this siege is extremely hard to deal with for Team Tinker, but
Arteezy 6-slotted
in
as
the
all
same
heck.
same spot as last fight, right? They need to get an important target. I don't think they can burst down the Naga and rely only on that.
PPD going to his favorite tree. On the left side.
Actually, maybe they could target Naga, but it's going to be very difficult.
Storm jumping about. Is he jumping in? He's looking for the. Oh, he's looking
Where's
for PPD.
PPD?
He hexes him, but where's the follow-up? He's out of mana as well.
Alright, that's all his mana now.
That's
this
his
is the
BKB as well. Song actually goes on Pycat. We need the Rabbit to be there. And the swap is actually swap the Tyree in. Is Pycat gonna right click? No, the Rabbit does not hit, but the M-Poti cast will. Okay.
buyback is available on Lifesteer, but not on Vengeful here, so it's already a 5-on-4.
Koifa is on the back line. He sees PPD. All right, where's the pull? He's silencing up. Actually, though, the force app is going to be real. The Yule Scepter. Where is Pycat? Pycat rage, but he's ensnared. He actually is not moving. Give him a multi. He actually goes in the creep. He comes back out. He sees Arteezy. He will get the kill on Arteezy, and he's working on Fear. Are they actually doing it? He kills Fear as well. There's a buyback on Arteezy. He's Boots travel back in. We know that Fear is coming back alive. Fear gets open mood. He's getting right click, and the shotgun, the self shotgun. He's getting a little bit of extra time here. Fear looking for the hook. On the hook in from Boba. Force that back out. Pycat though on the back line. He's getting killed, and without Pycat, they just don't have the damage. Fear. He's finally gonna go down, but Naga will do more than enough to clean things up.
Yeah, and they're gonna get actually not with the silence. Here they're going after, trying to Ghost Scepter, keeping him alive. Completely out of mana now at this point on Stormspear. And in the end, gonna go down.
2 cores dead, no more buyback, and I think this is the GG call here.
Well, pretty much. They're still gonna keep fighting because they waited this long. Might as well struggle.
The struggle is real.
The struggle is definitely real. Arteezy's gonna just keep going here and push. That was a very tough fight. Oh, Sing is calling that they want to kill them as they back off. But I don't think they're gonna back off ever.
Yeah.
Well, there's a nice cog. They're doing a lot of damage without Maledict. You know, hey,
That
Boba's
Maledict is
going in.
massive.
The self-Yules. Sing's actually going to die to the aura.
Arteezy
And
is
big
so
hook.
close to time.
All right, we're doing it. All right, actually, that's not even the right angle.
Oh my god, Arteezy
Look
gonna
at
live.
Sai! Sai is going ham by himself. I'm not sure if he actually...
The creeps
The
are doing
creeps,
it.
dude. The creeps are doing it. The blade mail.
Not
He wants to be
waking
careful of the blade mail, I think.
Okay.
Dude, he wants to get that stomp off.
TP.
Oh, cooldown. Yule Scepter though, he's gonna get him.
Oh, the clap. Oh, the outplay.
ridiculous.
Zai, what a player.
Dude, the rage buyback though. He wants him. He wants the hook.
Well, he does have the hook available now.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
They've still held the mid-racks as well somehow. Storm is coming up in 15 seconds. Buyback on Witch Doctor, they really do not want to
Oh, he
lose
sees Zai.
another set of rounds.
Oh, he gets Sai. Okay.
Downtown.
Round 2. He's got Force Staff. He's got Yules. He's got Ghosts.
Lincolns.
Yeah, and Lincolns for good measures.
I mean, that's just the annoying. That's similar to a puck, right?
Yeah.
He turned ET into a puck.
Wow. By the way, when ET hobbles away, he leans on his briefcase for support.
Yes. I want to point out how much this game has been about trying to find the silencer and how few silencers we have seen in the
Yeah.
fights.
I mean, he doesn't need to.
Yeah, I think we've seen like 2 big silencers or maybe 3. He
you
canceled the
think-
Witch
do you
Doctor.
Oh,
think
the courier top! Oh, the Sing courier, please don't die. Okay.
Do you think his trick is, well, as long as I don't use the silence, I'm a big target.
Yeah.
So I'll just run around, I'll force them to keep coming after me, and if they don't, I just silence them.
Yeah, well, he knows if they go into his team and he stands far back, he can just throw out a good silence and be fine.
You know, at this point, he could stand in the fountain.
He could, yeah.
He actually could. He's only there to force out his allies.
Yeah. It's a little bit surprising to see 57 minutes in and that he doesn't have a refresher, but he's 32 CS, so
But he's buying the wards, you know. He's doing the PPD things.
Yeah, he's doing PPD
Oh,
things.
here comes the 7th slot. The good old Lincolns for yourself.
Oh, yeah. The Lincolns on the courier, use it on yourself, then switch it back.
8th slot.
And BKB, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know, buying 2 items at once, that's what you do as a Naga Siren.
You know, and have buyback.
Yeah, so this is it the personal courier? No, they haven't bought a second one.
Oh,
so he's
what
just
cheap
hijacking.
bastards.
Yeah, he's just hijacking the public courier.
This is it.
Oh, is this the Liquid are doing
This
it?
is the late charge
Radiant's
with the sun
bottom
at your
tower
back.
is
Here we
under
go.
attack.
Who's the first target?
Where's Silencer?
All
He's
right, they
hiding.
find Fear. They're going to go in the Ravage, though. They actually get everybody. It's a 3-man wrap on the backline. Pycat loses half his health, and he needs to right-click, but Zai, he's got all the defensive item. Everybody's on the run. Here
No
comes
silence, they killed him.
Yeah.
But in the
Yeah.
end, you know, doesn't matter.
It's just one too many things for Poifa.
Poke's like, I don't want to lose.
He's jumping about.
He is killing Zai.
He's actually like just going ham. Boba comes in and gets multied.
Yeah.
Look at those crits.
Oh,
the
he
song.
doesn't get across the edge. Does die in the end. And Boba standing in song here. They realize TT finally gonna tap out in 58 minutes. It's no surprise to see in the late game Naga Siren just showing why she's, you know, a stronger, more reliable carry than Lifesteal in this matchup.
Do you think that the clockwork pick was justified?
I don't think they did that much with it. I mean, they have ultra aggressive picks, but played fairly aggressive, but waited too long. Then Arteezy just said, okay, you want to be aggressive? It's going to be the most obvious aggression ever.
Yep.